know, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again, and Manchester United have to face a midweek game against Newcastle. I'm surprised it's not today, but it's actually tomorrow, the 2nd. It's at 8 o'clock, I believe, and it's on TV, I believe, as well, so that's nice to know. So Man United have Newcastle. The team I've gone for is kind of the same one that we've had for the last couple of games, but unfortunately, I'm not too sure if Marcus Rashford, he came off the last game apparently with a groin strain or something like that, so if that's true, then I expect Lukaku will start, and then if he's fit to play the game, I reckon Rashford will go as striker. But Lukaku, can go in there. And then I've gone for Jesse Lingard instead of Sanchez. I think Sanchez might start this game against Newcastle, but I've gone for Jesse Lingard just in case. So anyway, let's get into it and let's play match and talk about last week's result, or the weekend's result from Man United Bournemouth, where we won the game at 4-1. We had a red card as well, but we'll talk about that in a second. So let's talk about the first half, the first goal, and Marcus Rashford. It's Paul Pogba who scored the goal, but Marcus Rashford on the right hand side, skilled pass at Ake, and then just does a little flip flap, I think it's called, trick, and then gets past the other defender, passes a great ball into the box, and there was Paul Pogba to put it in, and that was 1-0. So I was like, oh my god, what a start! And thinking, we're gonna get, what a start. Are we gonna get, another like 3-0 in the first half? And we did. We get the second goal through Pogba yet again. This time it was Ashley Young down the right hand side. This was after Bournemouth, got into the game a bit more, and they started having chances, Bournemouth. But yeah, we got the second goal through Paul Pogba. It was a great cross. Ashley Young down the right hand side, and he just crossed into. Oh, what a save. He crossed it into, he passed it to Herrera, and Herrera whips a great ball in for Paul Pogba and beats the goalkeeper to it, and it's a good header. And Paul Pogba was on a hat-trick by then, so yeah, it was 2-0 at that time. And then, obviously, Bournemouth came onto us yet again after that, but we pretty much, controlled it, and then obviously, we got the third goal through Rashford. This time it's Ashley Young on the right. No, it's Martial on the right hand side. Sorry, we had quite a lot of enjoyment on that right hand side first half. We just got that. We got that third goal through Martial outside the foot, crossing, and that was just a tap in for Rashford, past the goalkeeper, and that was pretty much. That was pretty much it. 3-0. I was thinking, oh my god, are we going to win like 5 this time or something? But no. Yet again, it was. Yet again, we can't keep clean sheet. This time it's from a set piece. Ake scored the goal. It was a great header from Ake. But yeah, it was. It wasn't the best. We need to clean a clean sheet and keep a clean sheet. Sorry, not clean a clean sheet. We need somehow to get. Oh yes, there we go, Pogba. 1-0. We just need to learn how to keep a clean sheet, and it's just. I think it's just a good bit of play from Bournemouth player Brooks, who kept it alive in that box, and he just crossed it in. It's a header, beats De Gea, and obviously beats defenders. But so then that was 3-1, and then going into half time, winning 3-1. I was thinking, maybe we'll come out and get start again. But we kind of let off a bit second half. We let Bournemouth into the side. I can't speak. We let Bournemouth into the game a bit more second half. They controlled a bit more possession in the they controlled a bit more possession than we did second half, and I think it was like 60% in like first 10 minutes in the second half for Bournemouth. So they was trying to get that third goal, and they were luckily enough not to get a penalty. It's from a corner. I think it's Eric Bailly pretty much kicks. Well, not by. I think it's by accident. he pretty much kicks. I think it was Daniels, the defender, Bournemouth defender. Pretty much, he catches him. Let's just say that he catches him, and I'm surprised he didn't get a penalty for that. And if they got that, you know, they probably would have scored it, and that would have been 3-2, and it would have been a different game. But yeah, I still think, you know, even if they scored that penalty, I reckon, even if they did have a penalty, you know, and scored that, but I reckon United would have gone on and got a fourth anyway. And we did get a fourth through Lukaku, who came on for Rashford, as Rashford came off, like I said, with a groin strain apparently. Whether or not he'll play this game is another question, but we'll have to wait and see. I haven't seen Solskjaer's press conference yet, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, so we... we were quite lucky not to get that. Bournemouth were quite not lucky to get a penalty from that corner, and then we do get a goal through Lukaku. It was offside. Lukaku was offside. Paul Pogba with an assist. Paul Pogba had a chance right before that. Actually, he made a long shot. He pelted it at the goal, and I think Begovic did make a save, and it went onto the post, and then we was unlucky from that. But yeah, he was unlucky not to get a hat-trick. He deserved to get a hat-trick that game. He did get man of match as well, so it's nice to see. Oh, we got lucky with that. He should have scored there. So yeah, we go into Lukaku's goal. It was a through ball from. It's a free ball from Paul Pogba, and then obviously it was offside. On the replay show, it did show that he was offside, and Lukaku was offside. Sorry, not Paul Pogba. And yeah, that was pretty much it. He put it past the goalkeeper, and it was nice to see Lukaku score actually. So yeah, so it went 4-1, and then Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly had a let's just say just had a bit of a stupid moment, went to ground, scissors, and yeah, it was a deserved red card. I think, we can't do much about it. It's just a bit of stupidity from him. It was nice to see him play. I thought he was doing really well until obviously, he conceded that goal, and then he just kind of like put in quite a lot of rough tackles in that game at Eric Bailly. So yeah, he was a bit lucky not to pick up a yellow in the first place, but yeah. So obviously, this weekend, Manchester United have Newcastle. Newcastle haven't won in their last 3 games. I believe they drew 0-0, or was it 1-1? I'm not too sure. Against Watford. Yeah. It will be tough, obviously, St. James's Park. I think we lost there last season, if I'm not too mistaken. Got Matic. Oh, yes, look at that, Matic. Yeah, I think we lost there last time, if I'm not too mistaken. So... yeah, we definitely need to go out there. It's going to be one of them tough tests, obviously. Newcastle always is a tough test. But I reckon we'll be up for it. I reckon it will be kind of the same 11 that beats Bournemouth. But obviously, Bailly's now suspended, so I reckon it will be Phil Jones and Lindelof, and then in midfield Herrera and. Oh my God! How did they miss that? Then it will be Herrera, Pogba, and Matic in midfield. And talking about Matic, look how many forward passes he made in that game. It's unbelievable. Especially the one for Martial's run. He made so many great passes. Him and Paul Pogba. It was nice to see forward passes. So obviously. There is question marks over whether Sanchez will start. Apparently, he was going to start against Bournemouth. Well, he wasn't in the side against Bournemouth, but apparently Solskjaer saved him for this game. So I don't know. I'm not too sure about it, but it's nice to see Sanchez in this team now. Obviously, the shackles have been undone and stuff like that, and yeah, so it's going to be quite interesting to see if. He does play or not, but I reckon he will play. I reckon he might make a couple of substitutions or a couple of changes, Solskjaer. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same, pretty much the same, just two or three changes, well, 2 changes with Sanchez and Lukaku coming into the side. So Yeah, so after the Newcastle game, we do have a FA Cup game this weekend, which is Reading at home. So there won't be any Matchday Live on Friday. I think our next game is against Spurs at Wembley next weekend. So yeah, where is De Gea going? Yeah, I think we do have them next weekend. Next weekend at Spurs. So that's going to be, you know, the toughest test, I believe. But yeah, like I said, if we can beat Newcastle away, you know, if we can nick a victory here, I'll be grateful. I don't think he'll be, you know, that many goals in this game. I reckon it'll be a really tough game for United. It's, you know, first proper tough game. You know, it always is St.James Park for United, and yeah. So yeah, like I said, Newcastle. I think I'm not too sure if they drew or it was 0-0. I'm not too sure. It'd be nice to see if Martial starts and gets a goal this game, because obviously Martial hasn't scored a couple goals yet, but he has. Well, he hasn't scored for a couple games, but he has got a couple assists. So yeah, we're gonna see if hopefully we're gonna see if he might put Solskjaer might put Fred in the in the team. He might take Herrera out and put Fred in the team. But I think with Fred, I think that's going a bit too attacking. So I reckon he will put Herrera in that midfield with Matic. I would be surprised if we see Fellaini or someone give Matic a rest. But I think Fellaini's numbers are done with our. Well, I'm not too sure. You might get a game under Solskjaer. This weekend. Well, yeah, especially this weekend we've got Reading, haven't we? So I reckon there will be a load of changes for that. I reckon Romero will come back in and Delo will play and Valencia maybe. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Obviously January's open now, so it will be the January transfer window is open now, so it's going to be look forward to that as well. Obviously, will we sign anyone? Will we let anyone go? I reckon Darmian might leave. Obviously, there's been a load of talk of Darmian, and there's been a load of talk of centre backs coming in as well. Whether or not we'll see that is another question, but I reckon we'll see. I reckon we might see a signing this week, this month. I'm not too sure though. It'd be interesting if we do sign like a world-class centre back like Koulibaly, but I don't think that'll happen. There has been talk today of the Ajax defender Matthijs de Ligt, apparently. So I don't know how to say his name, but it'd be interesting to see if we brought him in. Obviously, he's 19, but he's doing really well for the Dutch team and the Ajax team as well. Anyway, yeah, like I said, it's Newcastle this weekend will be a tough game for us. Will Pogba get the much freedom as he did against Bournemouth in the other 3 games? I'm not too sure. But yeah, we just got to keep that winning run, haven't we? Really. So score prediction, I don't know. I reckon, like I said, I don't think that'll be I don't think there'll be many goals this game. I reckon we'll I reckon we will score, and I reckon we won't keep a clean sheet again. I reckon we'll get a goal, and they'll get a goal. I reckon 2-1. I think. I reckon we'll nick it right at the end or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 for my score prediction. So I'm actually gonna end it here, guys. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. And don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know, guys, thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.